Welcome to the deep dive, where we, really dig into the stuff you send us. This prediction is brought to you by therealfl.co.uk.
Right into the nitty-gritty.
Exactly.
Wait.
And today, looking ahead to a championship match that I think we can already tell is going to be a real tactical battle. Burnley versus Oxford United.
Oh, yeah.
You sent us the preview from therealfl.co.uk. So let's see what we can find here.
That's good.
Okay, so Burnley.
Burnley's a tough one.
Yeah,
They're a tough team to break down.
they are.
And, they've drawn a lot of matches,
They have.
especially at home this season.
Yeah, it's funny because their defensive record this season has been incredible, like best in the league.
It's phenomenal.
Most clean sheets, fewest goals conceded at home.
Yep.
James Trafford, the keeper, is on a record-breaking streak without conceding a goal.
He's been unbelievable.
But I think the Burnley fans are starting to get a little bit restless
I can see why.
because they're averaging less than a goal a game at home.
Yeah, it seems like all that defensive solidity might be coming at the expense of their attacking.
Yeah,
You know?
they need to find a way to put the ball in the back of the net.
Absolutely.
So how does Oxford fit into all of this?
Right.
I mean, they haven't exactly been lighting up the scoreboard themselves, have they?
No, not at the start of the season. Definitely not.
Right.
But since Gary Rowett came in as manager, it's been like a complete turnaround.
Really?
They're unbeaten in their last 6 matches.
Wow.
Big jump up the table.
Okay.
And now they're actually closer to the playoffs than they are to the relegation zone.
No kidding.
Yeah. And get this, they managed to draw with Bristol City recently, even though they were down to 9 men for a huge chunk of the match.
That's some serious resilience.
For sure.
So is that enough to, give Burnley some trouble at Turf Moor?
That's the big question, isn't it? We're predicting a draw for this one.
Yeah.
And probably a low-scoring one at that. Burnley just have this tendency to draw at home, especially against teams in the bottom half of the table.
Right.
And Oxford, even though they've improved a lot under Rowett, their away form still isn't.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, and I'm looking at the predictions here. Under 1.5 goals.
Yeah.
Both teams to score. No. I mean, the last goal that Burnley conceded in the championship was before Christmas.
It's crazy, right?
It was Watford's Quadwoba.
That's right.
I mean, that says a lot about their defense, and Trafford's been incredible.
Yeah, he's 1 clean sheet away from breaking the club record.
Wow. That's a bold prediction. But, looking at Oxford's away record, it's not that far-fetched.
No, it's not. We've looked at their recent performances, and while they're on a good run, they haven't exactly been blowing teams away with their attacking.
Right.
Yeah.
So we got this Burnley side that's basically a wall at the back, but they can't score.
Yeah.
And then we've got Oxford, who've got this new fight in them, but they haven't quite figured out how to be dangerous when they're away. This really does feel like a draw waiting to happen.
It does, doesn't it? But hold on a sec. We've got to factor in that Burnley has a huge FA Cup game coming up against Southampton.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They're playing a Premier League team.
Yeah, so could that be a distraction for them?
That's a good point. And then Oxford, they've got a free weekend because they're out of the FA Cup already.
Yep. So they're coming in well-rested, and they can focus completely on the league.
So could that, tilt things in their favor?
Possibly.
I guess we'll have to dive into those factors and what they mean for the match right after this.
Sounds good. It's a tough one for Company, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's got to balance keeping their league form going with, the chance of a good cup run.
Yeah.
Is he going to risk rotating the squad, even for a Hode game against a team that's lower down on the table?
Yeah. It's a tough one because it's Southampton, a Premier League team, so it's a big opportunity for Burnley.
For sure.
But they're also in a great position to, push for automatic promotion.
Right.
And if they slip up against Oxford,
yeah, that could hurt them.
that could really hurt them.
And then on the other hand, Oxford has that free weekend, and they can just completely focus on this match.
Yeah.
And their next few fixtures look pretty good, too. Derby at home and then away to Portsmouth.
Oh.
So they're in a good spot to keep this run going.
So it's not just about, form and stats.
Yeah.
It's about psychology and momentum and all those, other things that can really affect a game.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's always interesting to see how these narratives play out on the pitch.
Yeah.
Will Burnley's defense be as strong if they're thinking about Southampton?
Right.
Can Oxford, take advantage of any complacency and get a surprise result?
Yeah, and let's not forget about the individual battles that are going to happen during the match.
Right.
Burnley's backline with Ben Mee and all those guys, they've been so solid.
Yeah, they have.
But Oxford has some attacking players that could cause problems.
Oh, for sure. Marcus Brown, he's a tricky winger.
He can cut inside, create chances. Maddie Taylor, a proven goal scorer at this level,
Yep.
and Cameron Brannigan in midfield, he can really control the tempo.
Right.
If Oxford's going to get something out of this match, those guys need to be at their best.
And this is what makes it so interesting for you, the listener. You're not just watching a game. You've got this knowledge now.
Exactly.
You can see these tactical nuances,
Yeah.
these little battles that can change the whole momentum of the match.
It's like you've got a secret decoder ring for the game.
Right, exactly. And that's what we're all about here at the Deep Dive.
Yeah, we want you to really get the most out of watching football.
Right.
To understand the deeper stories that are going on beyond just the scoreline.
So, okay, we've got a potential distraction for Burnley,
Yeah.
a well-rested Oxford team who are really up for it,
Yeah,
and a match that's probably going to be very close and tactical.
right.
What's the final verdict? Are we sticking with a draw, or is there anything that makes you think it could go either way?
You know, I'm sticking with the draw. I just think Burnley's defense is too strong to break down, even if they're a little tired from the FA Cup.
Okay.
But Oxford, they're no pushover. I wouldn't be surprised if they nicked a goal.
Right.
A 1-1 draw. That seems like the most likely outcome to me.
Yeah. I think I agree with you on that. It's going to be a real battle.
Classic championship stuff.
Yeah.
And don't forget, if you want to go even deeper into the stats, the predicted lineups, all the details we've been talking about, go to therealfl.co.uk.
Yeah.
We've got a whole article there that breaks everything down for you.
Awesome. Until next time, happy watching.
Happy analyzing.
It's going to be fascinating to watch it all unfold.
Yeah, you know, we've talked about the draw, but what if one of the teams like really needs to go for the win?
Right.
Let's say Burnley is down a goal late in the game. Are they going to just throw everything forward,
Right.
ditch their defensive plan, and just try to get an equalizer?
Or will Oxford, just sit back and try to absorb the pressure?
Yeah, exactly. Those are the moments that make football so unpredictable.
That's why we love it.
Exactly. And that's what we want you thinking about as you watch this match. Don't get caught up in just the score.
Right.
Pay attention to, those tactical changes, the substitutions, even the body language of the players.
It's all part of the story.
It is. It reveals the true story of the game.
And we've given you the basics, the insights from our analysis over at therealfl.co.uk.
Right.
Now it's up to you to use that knowledge and see how it all plays out.
Yeah, soak it all in. Enjoy the match. And hey, maybe you'll even see something that we missed.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of football. There's always something new to discover.
Well said. And of course, if you want to go even deeper into all this stuff, the stats, the lineups, all the details, check out the full article on therealfl.co.uk.
We've got you covered. Everything you need to know about this match.
Awesome. Until next time, happy watching.
Happy analyzing.